Hello there, and welcome to Tomo Does Things, where I, Tomo, do things. So people have been telling me for ages to make a YouTube channel of all the different things that I do, because I do a lot. And I thought, I've got some free time now, and I've been talking about it for ages, so if I don't do it, I never will. So for a nice quick video, and I mean quick, I've done a model kit of a Jaguar XJS, and I managed to do it in 3 hours, which is, for me, when it comes to models, unheard of.
As somebody who has a Jag, granted it's an XJ6 and not an XJS, and well, my dad has one, but it's a 420, also an XJS. It makes sense to do the first video on an XJS or a Jag. XJS has always been my favourite, and I found this model kit sitting in the shed somewhere, and that's why it's a wee bit damp, as you can see in the instructions. So the instructions are very basic in comparison to your Tamiya stuff. It's one page and there's no order. It's just, here's what you've got, so don't mess it up. It's been a part started. I'm guessing that was maybe by my dad years ago, because this was his model kit. The dash has been painted, and it comes with I'm not sure what the name of these wheels are. We just call them the Equalizer wheels because they're on that TV show, The Equalizer. The glass is all in good shape. There's a couple of wee bits missing, but there's no marks, there's no scratches. The interior is mainly what's been started. As you can see, they've gone for tan with the black underside, which is exactly how I would have done it anyway, so I'm quite happy with that. The body itself leaves quite a bit to be desired, to be honest. There's a few wee marks on it, and the bonnet, as you can see, doesn't quite fit properly, or hood, to whoever is watching in America. But all in all, the proportions are right and all that, so. And the wheels are actually really well detailed, so they should come out okay. As you can see, I've had my fair share of model making, and I'm in the middle of getting this model desk all back together, but right now it's still a wee bit of a mess, but sure. It'll do for this. It's a quick project, it doesn't matter. As you can see, I've got a shelf full of Jags, so I kind of just want this as a rush job, just to add it to the collection. First things first, I like to take them outside and prime the parts on the spray. You don't have to, but I do find that doing this means that whenever I'm painting with the brush, it doesn't take as many coats and it gives you a better finish. And it helps you see any imperfections in the parts. Some people will crucify me for doing all of my painting on the sprays, but I don't care. So that's everything primed now, and the body has been primed. I just didn't video it. It's sitting there drying away. So while that's drying, I like to go and look at reference pictures. So I already know exactly what I want to do, because I'm basing it off one that my dad had when I was younger. So it's Squadron Blue, I think, with tan interior and a black dash. But normally I save a photo of a dashboard anyway, just to help me work out different colours and things. So colours are normally a lot easier to work out on the likes of your Japanese kits, because they will usually say Tamiya colour codes, but this one doesn't. So a lot of it's kind of just been winging it. So I've kind of just figured that these from the collection would be most applicable. The clears are of the red and the orange, they're for the brake lights and stuff, and all the blacks, and yeah. So to start off, the tyres on this aren't rubber, so I've painted them with XF85, I believe, rubber black. And I'm just completely caking them in it. Thankfully, with the primer, it makes it a lot easier to stick, but I'll give everything one coat. And then on these wheels, I did the black first. Just covered them with black, because then the silver takes care of that. And then a slight little go over underneath, just to touch up any problems. Next is the dash, and as you can see, I'm trying to replicate that one. So it's going to be a case of mixing up some colours to try and make a wood effect. The bigger scales of this kit would give you decals, but this doesn't, so I've mixed these three colours to try and get the right effect. And as you can see, I didn't have a mixing pot, so I just kind of threw it all together in the box. That looks like a big gooey mess. But I've done freehand the painting of all of these, so they're a wee bit ropey, but at the same time the scale is like 1/43, I think, so it's so small you will never notice. And the dashboard's next, and it was an absolute nightmare to do, but a steady hand managed to do it okay. Well, it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. So that's the interior finished, and I give it a dry wash with Tomo black wash just to give it a bit of detail and depth. And next is the painting of the body. I used blue paint I just happened to have in the shed, and it's the exact right colour. Well, close enough. I mean, it's a rush job and I wasn't really going to spend any money on it, so that's as good as I was going to get. Now, some people might complain about me not doing mist coats and not being careful, but I was happy enough. The mount wasn't great either, as you're about to see, it nearly falls off. Yep, and then I realised and shit myself and think, right, that'll do. But all in all, for a one coat wonder, I'm very pleased with that finish. Obviously the camera hides a million sins, but that's quite a nice shine. It's hit a lot of the imperfections on the body too, but that's probably because it's so small and I sprayed it on so thick. So that's the underside all done and the wheels all together. So that's ready to go. The glass just needs cut out now and put into place. The interior sitting there ready to rock, and the body's over there drying away. Next is doing the details on the body. So your things like your window rubbers, your door handles, painted in behind the light silver so that when you put on the clear parts that are painted, they just pop. So what's left now is final assembly really. First up is the windows, and I use this Tamiya cement for doing the windows because I find it's a lot easier to stop it from smudging onto the glass. As you can see there, I've just dumped a load of glue in the middle where the two windows join together, and that's about it really. And that's her finished. So now she's on the shelf and she looks okay from there. If you don't look at the back, that would be great because the body was warped and I didn't notice till the end, so it doesn't quite fit properly. But from the distance on the shelf, it's perfect.
So that's it really. Hey, doesn't look too bad, doesn't look great either, but well, you know. I mean, I'm going to say what all those other YouTubers say, and like it and subscribe and tell your friends and probably give me a boost in the comments about how I sound really strange or something to that effect. Yeah, thanks for watching.